Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Warsword Conquest, and of course we are with our Beastman Lemorn. It is in the early morning, so it is about time that we took on some Norse raiders. Now of course these guys, they're going to be a little bit better than the desert bandits that we absolutely slaughtered before, of course. So let's take a look at Lemorn's stats right here, because of course we have leveled up. So what are we going to do? Well, that's the thing. I am actually really wanting to go for some more agility right now, but because this might just end up being a small mini-series because, well, you know what's going to happen. The hotfix is going to come out, it's going to be save game incompatible, and then we're going to have to start from scratch anyway. So I'm just going to go full ham right here with as much strength as possible, and then we'll see where that goes for us. Everyone else is absolutely fine, no one needs any level ups, so let's head on in against these Norse raiders. I'm actually kind of a bit surprised that they are... Wait, are they moving at the exact same... They're moving at the exact same speed. This is potentially going to take a while. Nope, we lagged them out of existence. Let us hope that hopefully that we'll be able to actually do that in the fight itself. Oh yes, 43 versus 17. Our renown value for this battle is not great. And I do have a Morningstar, or should I say... Morningstar. Yeah, okay. Well, that was coming. I saw that in the comments, actually, so credit to you, thank you. Credit to you. Okay, so, let's have a look here. What do these guys have? They actually have some pretty decent armor. This is going to be relatively tricky, I think. Relatively tricky. I don't think it's going to be too bad. I don't know why I'm blocking. Yeah, I'm going to block because I have a shield. Totally have a shield right now, don't I? Okay, so, let's try not to get shot. And I guess I should just tell my people to charge in. I mean, really, we are Beastmen. Why are we not charging? I mean, we just need to charge. That is literally what we need to do. So, let's try and kill that guy in one hit, apparently. Yes. Okay. Well, we can actually crush through blocks, technically, but unfortunately that's not happening right now. Okay, come on. Where are you going? I will not allow you to escape. Yes. The Morningstar will... yeah, okay, fine. I was about to say something incredibly clever, but nope, it just left me. Similar to my lemon wife. Yes? Yes? Okay, well, fruit. The fruit jokes, of course. Okay, but yes, there it is. There's a very easy fight indeed. We did actually lose a couple of people, but who cares, right? Who really cares? We do not care about that. And we do have a bunch of level ups as well, so yes, unfortunately we can't use this because now we look hilarious. I mean, look at that. Now, yes, I would use that actually, if I could. If I could, I would use it, but no, not right now at least. Okay, so there we go. Thank you. So, let us take these things. I'm really hoping that we'll be able to get our first Bestigor, maybe a Tuskgor Rider. I think that would be really awesome, but right now... it's not going to happen, is it? No. There we go. We've leveled up every single one of our low-tier units, so at least that is looking pretty good. And let's get another point in strength. I mean, we can actually get another point in strength already. Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, so now this is the point here. A little bit worried about this. I guess leadership will be fine, but this is the point that I was going to make. We do not have any more skill points to put anywhere else. We could actually put them in Weapon Master. I think Weapon Master actually might be the way to go here. Instead of leadership. I mean, really, leadership is kind of pointless right now. So, yes, we've walked all the way to the coast, which is not what I wanted to do, really. I wanted to very much head into the south and fight some more desert bandits. But, yes, this is primarily, as far as I can tell, going to be our fate for the next... I don't even know, but I am going to be attempting to do this as much as possible so that we can get a really big army going, and maybe just before we switch to another series or something along that, switch to another race, should I say, just before we do that, I think it might be an idea to try and get a bigger army, and that's something that I didn't do with the vampires, of course, but that was because the hotfix came out and I had to update, and that was not save game compatible, so obviously I couldn't do anything like that. I mean, I'd have to create a whole new character and everything, and that would be kind of disappointing because I really liked our original vampire. So, yes, unfortunately that's not... Ooh, there we go. There's someone. Fortunately, that's not going to be the case right now, but maybe in the future, And yes, for those of you asking about a full series and whether I'm going to be creating one? Well, yes, there is actually going to be a full series, but it really depends what the next hotfix brings, whether it breaks anything very, shall we say, game-breaking, anything important that it breaks, then obviously that's not going to be very fun. But of course, that's the main reason why I'm actually trying out these different races, because I want to find out which one I want to pledge myself to, of course, in the full series. I want to see, hey, which kind of gameplay style do I want to use, and I think you might be pleasantly surprised about the next one that I have selected, at least to try out, and then we'll see how that goes. But yeah, apparently the desert is very difficult to find people to slaughter, so I am going to be attempting to do that. I am going to cut away while I do this, because really, I mean, oh, come on, this is just absolutely terrible, having no one in the desert whatsoever. Trust me though, they are all around, it's just the fact that I have a terrible spotting skill, so if we had a good spotting skill, this would be much easier. Alright, so we have found some desert bandits. Now, the main problem with this is that they have 37. Now, that's actually not a big problem, because I'm actually kind of pleased that we're going to be getting a huge amount of experience and everything, but there are 2 groups of desert bandits that I ran into, and this is going to be rather amusing, isn't it? Oh yes, we are just going to eat their faces off. We are going to peel them like an orange, of course, because we are a very sour lemon indeed. Okay, so yes, they do have horses. I do need to obviously get used to that once again, because of course the Norse Raiders do not. We have some gore foe renders here. Hopefully they will not be killed. Oh my. This is not good. This is not good at all. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, come on. Yes. Yes, some damage. Yes, look at that. That was a very nice head strike, should I say. Yeah, technically it is a head strike, because I am aiming for their heads. Oh, this is not going well, perhaps. Is it going well? I'm actually unsure, but I am dealing a lot of damage. Yes. Come on, take this, Desert Hustler. I will not fall for your tricks. I am a Beastman. I do not gamble. I just slaughter and drink the blood of our enemies and hear the lamentations of the women, because, of course, barbarians and Conan. Yes. Of course, these guys technically are not barbarians, but they do have a very similar style to their gameplay and to their, well, to their actions, technically. But, wow, some of these guys actually have some really good horses. These Arabian Master Thieves. What are they Master Thieves of? That's the thing. What are they Master Thieves of? I'm pretty sure they are Master Thieves of those horses, because literally they do have some very, very good horses. Okay, so come on, come over here. I am prepared. You are not prepared. Yes, I remember that. Do you guys remember that? Yeah, it's a quote from a very, very famous character in a very famous video game series, and if you don't know, then maybe someone will tell you in the comments. Who knows? Who knows? It's a mystery otherwise. Okay, so otherwise we just have... Wait a minute. We have 8. Oh no. We've actually lost 8. We have lost 8 units. That's not too good. In some places that's a lucky number, but not here. Oh, apparently 9. 9 is the unlucky number. Oh well. I suppose what can you do, really? I mean, that's just going to happen. But what's going on over there? What are you doing? Oh no, it's a horse archer. If any of you have seen my original series, then you will know that I am absolutely just loathing the presence of a horse archer anytime there is one, because they are so incredibly good at staying away. There we go. Notorious thief, in actual fact. How dare you? How dare you actually stay around that long? Well, there it is. 12 renown, which is actually pretty worth it, but we did lose a huge amount of our warriors, which I have to say is very disappointing, but we did gain a good amount of morale as well. So let's get some of these Arabian thieves, and this is the thing. Am I going to be taking any of these guys? I think I am actually going to take some marksmen, some master of arms, some archers, and some spearmen, but I am... I guess I'll take the tomb guards as well. I'm not going to take the lowest levels because, I mean, I don't know, I just feel like that's kind of pointless. But, see, this is the thing. I originally said, didn't I originally say that I was going to take no other units? And yes, that in general would be the case. But because this is kind of an extended special feature, I guess you could say, it is kind of something that I would like to try out. I'd like to try and see whether they've changed these guys at all to level up into anything else. Like, for example, this. Yes, they do level up into Lich Priests, which I can assume is the shall we say, replacement for the mummies. So that's actually pretty cool. That is actually pretty cool. I'm happy to see that they've changed the Tomb King's troop trees somewhat, but otherwise, yeah, I think it would be kind of cool just to see what's going on there. We have, of course, leveled up once again, so let's get some more power strike. Thank you very much. A little bit more in our two-handed weapon proficiency, and then we can head on. Alright, so this is probably going to be one of the last battles we do in this particular episode, but I felt it was maybe a good idea to get a little bit of an advanced look at the High Elves units, because even though we currently do not have the power to be able to take on any of their lords yet, we may just want to try and see what their foragers have. As you can see right now, they have 23. Now, of course, the High Elves are going to have extremely good equipment. They're going to be extremely skilled with bows, I would assume, and pretty good with polearms too. So I'm a little bit worried about this, I have to say, because even though many of our units have now leveled up into Beastman Gores, we are unfortunately still maybe going to be outmatched by the High Elves. I'm a little bit worried about their bows, for the most part, because I don't have a shield. I do not have a shield, but we do have a Beastman Bestigor here, which is going to be extremely, extremely powerful, hopefully. Gonna tell our units just to... I don't know, apparently they just have a bunch of recruits and everything. I'm just gonna place our archers back here as well, because even though our archers are technically absolutely awful, it doesn't really... yeah, it's absolutely fine. I actually really like using a two-handed, I gotta say. Using a two-handed is absolutely fantastic. Really, really like it a lot. Oh, a magical shield protects him from damage. Did you see that? A magical... Oh, well, okay. If that's how it's going to be, I'm just going to have to hit you from behind. Oh, yes, that's what we do. That is what we do. I bashed him from behind. You could say that he enjoyed it, or not, as the case may be. Yes, probably not. But he did have protection, so I guess that's fine. But, come on, archers. What are you doing, archers? Ah, of course. Now, this is where not having any cavalry actually really lets us down, but I guess that's just how it is right now. We of course had a choice between a Bestigor and a Tuskgore. I decided to go for the Bestigor because I kind of like the infantry much more than the cavalry, but of course that does then become a Razorgore and yeah, something else later on that is actually pretty good. Maybe the Razorgore is the max tier. Well, don't quote me on that because obviously I haven't not learnt the troop trees off by heart or anything like that, so yes, that might be a little bit of a misinformation there, but that's absolutely fine because we won. We absolutely won very easily indeed. We lost no one whatsoever, which was fantastic. But there it is. That's absolutely fine. So, yes, we do get a couple of things here, nothing great. And so, I guess that's it. I guess the only thing I can do is just end this episode off here, and then next time, we are probably going to have a much larger party. I'm going to try and fight more bandits. And if that does not work, because I don't have very much time, with, you know, in general, I am going to enhance things a little bit, and then we're going to see what the higher level Beastman gameplay is all about, because I really want to see those Razorgores and Tuskgores and all of the very high level Beastman units in action. And maybe, just maybe, we can get a little bit of siege action going on as well. So I think that would be pretty cool. And so, yes, I thank you very much for watching and all of your support on this Warsword series and the Vampire series as well. And I will see you next time.